I feel like this is going to be a game that's going to be decided by one goal. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Craig. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Hometown Hero series, a series in which we are attempting to take my hometown club, newly relegated Barnsley FC, back to the Championship at the first time of asking. If you'd like to support the channel and the series, the best way to do so is to smash that big old thumbs up button down below. That really helps me out. That would be lovely. Now then, last time out we got a couple of very important victories against Wycombe Wanderers and Portsmouth to take us back into the automatic promotion places. We have come back a little early again. It's actually Christmas Day on the game, so season's greetings. The reason for that is because we've got another juicy top of the table tie coming up that just has to be live conned. So we've only played 2 games since I last left you, but let's see how we've done. I am absolutely loving the look of these last 3 months. We haven't lost a game since September, although we did come very close this month, and you'll see why in a second. So we started off with a Checkatrade Trophy second round game against Scunthorpe United. Collie Woodrow putting us ahead on 6 minutes with a neat finish from 6 yards out. Adam Jackson then nodded in from a corner to give us an early 2-goal advantage. Just 30 seconds into the second half, Lee Novak did get one back for the hosts, but Lloyd Grove tucked away just 5 minutes later to restore our 2-goal advantage, and it was quite comfortable from there. We then went away to rock bottom of the table Blackpool in League One. They dealt us an early shock as Curtis Tilts ghosted in from a corner and headed them ahead on just 9 minutes. And then for the rest of the match, it was a struggle for us to get back into the game until Ryan Hedges smashed one in on 82 minutes, and then substitute Kiefer Moore, back from injury, nodded home on 92 minutes to nick us the win. So the reason we're back early again is because our next game is against Peterborough United. They sit first, we sit second. It's probably going to be the juiciest tie of the season so far. Now we're falling a bit out of our structure here because we are supposed to be live coming the first 2 games of every month. So what I'm going to do in this one, because it's Christmas, we're going to live com 3 games today. We are going to live com the games against Peterborough United, Charlton Athletic and Luton Town. Just to update you on the injury situation, Ethan Pinnock and Brad Potts are still out. Mamadou has picked up the flu, so he's going to be spending Christmas Day in bed, and Victor Adebayo has returned from his virus. And now the Peterborough manager, Steve Evans, is praising me in the media. Is he trying to play mind games with me? What are you doing, Steve? I've complimented him back, so we're probably going to have a nice glass of champagne after the game tomorrow. So before we go into the game then, this is the league table at the moment. Like I said, Peterborough occupying that top spot, and we are just behind them there in second. We've got the exact same goal difference. So if we win today, we will leapfrog them and go into first by 1 point. If they beat us, they'll be 5 points clear of us. And Kenny Dougal is for some reason on international duty on Boxing Day. What is that about? Okay, so this is how we're going to line up for today's game. The main changes from our usual side is that Jordan Williams has come in there at right back in place of Dimitri Cavare because he is looking a little tired there. And also Collie Woodrow is going to be starting for us up front because Kiefer Moore is still not completely match sharp. We're probably going to bring him on sometime in the second half. Here we go, lads. This is a big one. It's a free kick for Peterborough. Madison puts it in at the far post, and it wasn't too far off from Cummings. He's running, darting down that right hand side. Puts the ball in. Woodrow's there, but it's straight at the keeper. And just 10 minutes in, Lloyd Isgrove has picked up an injury here. We're going to have to put young Jacob Brown on in his place. Now Moncur in the centre. Mowat has space to shoot, and that's deflected. Could have gone anywhere. It's gone out for a corner. Swings it in. McGeehan's in there. It's out to Hedges. Now Moncur. Hedges again. And it's well wide in the end. I feel we are having the better of play in this first quarter of the game. Moncur to take this free kick for us over to the back post, and Jackson hits the bar. I did change the set pieces actually because we were having a problem where Kiefer Moore, our biggest man on the pitch, was lurking outside the area, and that's just because it wasn't set up right. I had the direct free kicks set up, but not the indirects. It's Daniel with a free kick for Peterborough. It's not too far wide, and that is going to be half time. Both sides have been limited to sort of half chances really. I feel like this is going to be a game that's going to be decided by 1 goal. Hedges now. Here's Moncur to Mowat. McGeehan is deflected. We don't care though. It's gone in. We are winning 1-0. McGeehan's second goal of the season. Mowat has it here. Lays it off to McGeehan. Takes a touch, hits it, and it's come off the player's shin. But we will take that. We are ahead here. Here's McGeehan. In towards Brown, and he's hit the post, and it's bounced off the keeper and gone out for a corner. Mowat with the free kick for us here. It's straight into the wall. Got it to McGeehan. And I think, did the keeper make a save there? No, it's gone out for a goal kick. Just over 15 minutes to go. As things stand, we will be top of the table come the end of this game. Lindsay to Hedges. Now Pinios over the top for Woodrow. It's a lovely ball and he's forced to save from the keeper. Woodrow's got it again. He's been dispossessed and Peterborough will clear that. Now McGeehan, Mowatt's in the centre. Hedges has the ball now. Has a go. Brilliant goal from Hedges. Lovely finish from a great passing move. And I think that may have just put them to the sword here. McGeehan feeds it into Mowat. Gets it to Hedges, takes a touch. And it's a P-roller really, but we are 2 goals ahead. We are going to give Kiefer Moore some game time here just to help get his match fitness back up to scratch. Here's Cook for Peterborough. O'Hara in the centre. Ball over to this right-hand side, which Godden will reach. That's Dembele. And it's a good save by Davis, and I think that's the first real save I've seen him make. And that is full time. We largely nullified Peterborough in this game. They did not look like a team that was top of the table, and rightly so, we have taken their place at the top of the pack. There we go then, we have nicked ahead of Peterborough by the 1 point. We've also put a bit of goal difference between us as well with that result. We're also 3 points ahead of third placed Charlton. The bad news here is that Lloyd Isgrove is going to be out for 5 weeks. But we have been heavily rotating between him and Ryan Hedges on that right hand side, so as long as Hedges stays fit, I don't think that's too much of a concern we can manage. I told you Steve Evans was trying to get into my head. Steve Evans has admitted that he was trying to spark some complacency in your side's performance with his pre-match comments. Didn't work, Steve, did it? Our next game then is against third place Charlton Athletic. We could widen the gap even further with a good result here. This is how we're going to line up then. Ryan Hedges moves over to that right hand side in place of the injured Lloyd Isgrove. Mike Bearer comes in there at left because Mamadou Thiam isn't quite ready to start yet. Alex Mowatt is going to play in that advanced playmaker role there because, again, Moncur is very tired. Jared Bird and Cameron McGeehan are going to be our centre midfield pairing with the back four of Pineos, Jackson, Lindsay and Williams. Again, Kiefer Moore is going to be on the bench. His match sharpness is building up gradually. We'll probably bring him on at half-time this time, and hopefully in the next game he can start. Mowat with the corner in towards Jared Bird, and that is in 1-0 to Barnsley. In a game that hasn't had much chances so far, we have taken the lead here. Jordan Williams with a long throw to Barra, and it's gone in. These long throws are really paying. We've scored a few from these this season. But Mike Bearer there on the near post flicks it back, and that's 2-0. Pineos with the throw to Mowat. Back to Pineos. McGeehan's in the centre. Found Williams on this right hand side. Gets the ball across to Woodrow, and I think that's hit the post. It's fallen for Mowat here. It's got to Barr on the right hand side. Woodrow is clean through, and Woodrow makes it 3 in a game that was pretty dull until we scored the first goal. We're now 3 goals up, and Woodrow makes no mistake when the ball comes through to him. And it's 3-0 here, 7 minutes before half time. Free kick for Charlton. And Davis has to make his first save of the day. That is half time, and after a very dull start to the game, we have absolutely dominated the second half of the first half, if that makes sense. Starting the second half now, and I've just realised we forgot to bring Kiefer Moore on, so we're just going to do that now. Pineos here has picked up a knock, and we don't have a left back on the bench. We're going to have to switch Jordan Williams to that left hand side. He's not natural there at all, but it is a position he can play. And then we're going to bring Cavare on the right. Over the top for Taylor now. And again, they're not really threatening Adam Davis here. Bird over the top for Moore. This is a great chance for Kiefer Moore, and he puts us 4-0 ahead here. And that is going to be that. There is no way Charlton are coming back from this now. There's no way they even looked like getting a goal for most of this game. Starts from the back here with Davis. Begin to Bird. Over the top to Moore. It's a beautiful move and a beautiful finish. Here's Clark. Has it inside the box. Room to shoot. But it's gone over. And the shots ratio for them has just shot up in this last 5 minutes. They suddenly remember that they're playing a game of football. Into added time here. Liam Lindsay is looking absolutely knackered. We're going to bring young Will Smith on in his place. And that is full time. We have won emphatically against a team in third place, and we are really starting to open up some distance now because Peterborough have lost away to Accrington Stanley. They actually scored in the 92nd minute there. We're 4 points clear now of Peterborough. Thankfully, Pineos' injury isn't serious. He's only going to be out for 2 days. It'll probably be okay for the next match. Okay, so our next match is away against Luton Town, a team that started off the season very strongly but have since fallen away and now find themselves in mid-table. This is how we're going to line up. We have ourselves a bit of a centre-back crisis here because Liam Lindsay, as you can see, absolutely knackered. Adam Jackson, again, knackered, needs a rest, with Ethan Pinnock injured, and also our young centre-back that we've played a couple of times this season, Will Smith, also still on the road back from injury. So what we're going to have to do is we're having to play Jordan Williams in centre defence here alongside another youngster, Sam Fielding. It's not the greatest of situations, but we are just going to have to give it a go. Jared Berg keeps his place in the centre of midfield there after a great display last time out. Mamadou Thiam is back in the side after recovering from his flu. And Big Kiefer Moore is starting today. Usually in away matches, I do play my more sort of conservative formation with the holding midfield, but to be honest, we don't want to be having to rely on the defence in this match, so I just want to play our attacking game. That's why we're playing our home tactic today into McGeehan in midfield. Now Hedges runs the defence here. Ball's back to Cavare. Now McGeehan has a go and the keeper's saved it. First chance of the match. Cavare in field to Bird. Out to Friars. Now Thiam. Thiam gets the ball in to Moore, and that is 1-0 to Barnsley. I'm glad we've taken the lead here. I had a feeling this match was going to be just one of those we need to score more goals than them, because I was concerned about this centre-back pairing. But to be honest, we've been okay so far. Luton haven't threatened too much, and now we've taken the lead. Thiam's cross, Moore's header, 1-0. Loire with the throw-in now for Luton. He's got it to Hilton, and Berry was on his own on the edge of the area, hits it just wide. And I think that is going to take us to half time. It's been a fairly quiet half, but we have gone in the lead. More of the same in the second half would be absolutely great. Moncur with a free kick to Williams, and Williams again on the second try. It's his first goal of the season. It's his first goal for Barnsley. Moncur puts this free kick in, absolutely lashes it across the box. Williams' first header is saved by the keeper, but the second attempt, makes no mistake, slots it into the empty goal. And now Luton have got one back. An immediate reply there. Sonny Bradley slotting home from this corner. Oh, it was completely unmarked there. No one within about 5 or 6 yards of him. We have been pegged back here. And another corner here for Luton. It's Hilton, and they have equalised. This was always where we were going to be vulnerable. And we've let slip a 2-goal lead here. Hilton, again, completely on his own, 4 yards from goal. And that is 2-2. Grant with a free kick here. They're looking dangerous every time they get a set piece. Grant takes it out to the left-hand side, puts it into Hilton. Luton have a throw in here. Loire to Hilton. Gets the ball across, and threatening more and more. I think for the last 20 minutes, we are just going to have to bring Lindsay and Jackson on, because I really don't like this. I'm really fearful that we could let in another goal. They should be able to play 20 minutes easy. They're going to have to. I just really... We need some structure back in that defence. Hedges will run at the defence. Gets the ball in towards Moore, and that's narrowly wide. Now Thiam switches it over to Hedges. Now Cavare. McGeehan has a go, and that is a brilliant strike from Cameron McGeehan. Puts us back in front. Cavare and Hedges, McGeehan rather, hits it first time. And now Luton, moving forward, it's back to Thiam. Moncur through to Moore. Picks out Thiam. Mamadou Thiam. Keeper saves. And Luton clear it away. Long throw from Dimitri Cavare to McGeehan. And it's a penalty. We have won a penalty, and this, Mamadou Thiam could seal it for us here. Mamadou Thiam to secure all 3 points. He scores. Thiam steps up. It's a very composed penalty. Just passes it into that left-hand corner. And that should wrap things up for us here. We're just waiting for the referee's whistle here. Davis kicks it out, and that is full time. It's like I said earlier, it was just one of those games where we just had to try and score more than them. We were always going to be leaky in defence with the centre-back pairing we had, using a full-back there and a young defender that I think had never played for us before. But we have got the win. That's what matters. We're still up there. And I think the bubble has burst at Peterborough because they have lost again, going down 1-0 at home to Scunthorpe. It means that Charlton take their place, and we are actually 6 points ahead of them now. We've opened up a real gap here, and Kiefer Moore's agent has approached me asking for a new deal for Kiefer Moore. This is going to be happening now. We're in January. We're going to have to try and sort some contracts out because all the news stories start coming in about how we're going to start losing these players. So I'm going to sort that out. Don't think we're playing any big hitters again this month. So when we come back, we are going to be playing Scunthorpe at home and Gillingham away. 2 games that we should be looking at winning. Scunthorpe dead mid-table and Gillingham fighting for their lives down at the bottom. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, if you're enjoying this series in general, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel if you want to see my videos as soon as they are released. All my socials are also down in the description. And until next time, I will see you later.